Hi everyone, it's November 30th, 2012. I'm Dwight Schmuck. This is the Schmuck Look. This is going to be my second one of these because I screwed up at the end of the last one, so I'm redoing it. That's what kind of a day it is already here at just, 8:30 in the morning in Wilmington, Vermont. And, all morning I've kind of felt pissy. I'm just in one of those moods, where I'm disheveled. I'm not an angry camper, but I'm pissy for sure. For God's sakes. I've listened to 2.5 weeks now of the Republicans crying about losing the election. Why did we lose? Oh, people want this, they want that, they think they're entitled to their tax dollars when it's us rich guys who deserve them. And don't they know that? Guys, those are the job creators. What goddamn job creators? Huh? That big fire last week over in Bangladesh, I think it was, where they actually locked the people into the burning building and told them to keep working. My God, man. Think about this. And those items that factory made show up on our shelves here ought to be a law. No. I got a better one for you. This will increase your revenues. If you can make it here, okay, but you're making it there, so your profit is obscene, we're going to tax it at point of import, okay? The port it comes in at, it's automatically taxed, bingo, so that when it goes on the shelf here, you'd have made a bigger profit by making it here, employing people here who could therefore have some money to spend and buy that product on occasion. Henry Ford did not invent the automobile. He did, however, invent the middle class. He paid his employees well enough they could afford to buy a car. What a goddamn significant challenge that would be today. Paying your employees enough so they can afford the stuff they're making so you can live a life of luxury. As opposed to, a vampire like Mitt Romney who sees a company that's making a profit, goes and burdens himself with a ton of debt to buy that company because then he can sell off pieces and chunks and go bankrupt and pay off minimally on the debt. And of course then the bank that he's gone through loses money. They don't actually, because you and I get to subsidize it. Do you think that's what happened with the banking sector and Wall Street there a few years ago? Like I said, pissy. Here's what was wrong with helping out all the banks and those firms. None of the top guys lost their jobs. The guys who created the mess got big-ass bonuses because Uncle Sam gave them a ton of money to avoid a depression, which, okay, I grant you we needed to do that to prop them up. However, each one of those CEOs and chairmen of the board and all of those guys, that whole top echelon, it should have been conditional on accepting the loan. You're gone. Not in 2 weeks, not in a month, right the hell now. You're done. You've shown by your very actions you cannot be trusted with this kind of money. Therefore, you're gone. What a novel damned idea that would have been. But, because they're the ones who, how do I put this nicely, rent representatives and senators and the occasional prez, or the prez occasionally, as the case may be, they get to, get their way, which means they get to keep collecting big-ass paychecks and bigger bonuses for making the mistakes that put our nation's economic future in peril. Exactly how does that work? And why did it? Talk about a scam. Of course the Supreme Court said, hey, money's just free speech. It already was. Folks, it already was. Citizens United only reaffirmed the position. And that's the God's honest truth. Like I said, pissy. Now, the White House has an 800 number. All 10 of you that watch this, sorry about that. But everybody who does watch this, look up the 800 number, Google White House, get in contact, send them an email, dial the 800 number, use your 2 minutes wisely, get us the hell out of Afghanistan, not 2014, 2013. Get us out of there now. It's, tomorrow's December 1st. You got a month. You can get them back home here in a month. Say the word. You're the Commander-in-Chief, President Obama. You are the Commander-in-Chief. You look at the Secretary of Defense and you say, do you want a job on January 1st? If you don't, leave the guys there. But if you want to keep your job, everything comes home. You got 30 days. Have a nice time. Do it. I guarantee you. And yeah, we got a lot of men and equipment over there. We can bring it the hell home in 30 days. Start those flights now. Folks, it's costing us $1 billion something a day to be in Afghanistan. I submit once again, I've said this over and over and over again for years now, and I will say it again. Do the math here. There is no country in the world, in the universe, in the cosmos at large, and throughout all the space, there is nobody with less than 60 miles of paved road who's an honest-to-God threat to our national security. It ain't about to happen. No, 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 no. There may be select groups who can fund an operation where thousands of Americans die, potentially even millions. But we got some of them here too. And you know damn well we do. Spending this kind of money, doing the drone thing, which has now served to, we have drones of our own right here checking you and me out if we're in the area and the camera points at us, which it will, the percentage that are with them, it's a good thing now to walk around giving a finger to the sun. Capture that. And occasionally I do just that while I'm walking Juliet. I give a finger to the old Uncle Sky, just in case there's somebody watching. The spy satellites can pick it up too. Back in the 60s, they had cameras in spy satellites in the 60s that could get your damn license plate from 220 miles up. What do they have now? Think about it. Again, call the White House, email the White House, bring our kids, our people home, bring the equipment home, let nothing there for the Afghanis to salvage or use, and be done with it. They have less than 60 miles of paved road in the whole country. We got more than that right over here in the town of Brattleboro. Come on now. Get serial here. It's time to end the stupidity. Somebody's making a hell of a lot of money for very damn little benefit to you and me, the taxpayer. Last but not least, Governor Shumlin the other day said in the newspaper that he expects in this next term, in the next 2 years, for Vermont to join the states that have legalized marijuana. 2 thumbs up, Gov. 2 thumbs up. Yes, sir. Folks, this war on drugs, some of it I could, justify. Really, yeah. LSD, not so bad. Heroin, definitely bad. No way to take that safely, cautionarily. It ain't going to happen. I don't care if you're buying it direct from a pharmaceutical company with guaranteed lab-tested potency. There's no way to take that long term and not become addicted. It's like having a shot of whiskey every damn day, and then you go to 2 shots and then to 3 shots, and oh hell, who counts the shots, you know? Well, I only do it 1 time a day. Yeah, 1 time from dawn to dusk or thereafter. It's just 1 time you're sitting at the bar drinking. It's the whole damn day. It's the same with certain drugs. Heroin's one of them. Sooner or later, you're plunging the whole damn needle and you die. Probably not a good thing. Again, it's the math. But nobody has ever died from an overdose of marijuana. So states, it's about time. We just heard, and yeah, okay, given the point I made at the beginning, they lost, get over it, but here's an excellent case for states' rights. Okay? Legalize it and tax it. I'd be happy to buy it at a store at a reasonable price, and the state of Vermont can get the tax out of it. I got no problem with that, because it's my choice. Got it. I don't have to. There's nobody in the state government saying you got to do this. They are saying you got to show us the legal ID. I'm okay with that. I'm old, but they want to make sure I am who I say I am. How many other people will go around saying they're a schmuck? Give me a break. Anyway, legalizing it makes a whole lot of sense. I can then grow my own. I don't get to pay anybody. Even better. Takes all the money out of organized crime. Takes certain part of the police budget. Again, not a bad thing. You can spend that money on other stuff like, books for schools and such. We could be smart. We really could. Again, this has been planned. Okay, Prez, you got 4 years. You can change a whole lot of shit here. You didn't do it in your first 4 because you really couldn't. You had to use them to set up for this 4. Got that. It's time to pull it through. Governor Shumlin, it's time, too, for Vermont to join the smart states. We were the first one by legislation to approve of gay marriage. You'll note the sun still comes up pretty much every damn day. The universe did not collapse into the one gigantic black hole. It's time to join. Governor, like I said, 2 thumbs up. And here, Kai, this toke is for you. And once again, I'm Dwight Schmuck. That's the Schmuck Look. Peace.